What's up, guys? We're back here with the second part in the Learn Tailwind course. So, in this section, we're going to be talking about the Tailwind's numbering system and sizing. So, the way Tailwind's numbering system works is, I'm going to create a comment here just to show you guys. So, the way it works is all of Tailwind's numbers work through rems. So, one rem. So, if you don't know, rem is your computer or your device's base font size. So one rem is always equal to 4 in Tailwind. And because Tailwind doesn't have any doesn't have decimals in its numbering system, what happens is 0.25, we'll create a separate line, 0.25 rem is equal to 1 in Tailwind. So Coder's Tape, Victor Gonzalez, he has an amazing YouTube channel and he does a lot of Tailwind stuff. He's created this beautiful sizing guide that I want to show you guys. And this, as you can see, these are different sizes and +1 as in plus in the size. So let's say there was 4. These are all the numbers that you can use in Tailwind's numbering system. So 1 in Tailwind is equal to 0.25 rem. 4, as you know, is equal to 1 rem. And what's happening here is he's showing all these different sizes and width and height. And width and height can also be determined with these two, which is screen and full. So I'll show you guys this in a second. And then there's every digit and fractions. Fractions I don't get into much because I don't use them much. And I don't think they are that useful, but if you want to, you can read more about them on Tailwind's docs. So let's get into some examples. I'm going to start off with some divs. So let's create my first div right here. And we'll give it a class of... Actually, first we'll put some content in here. Actually, we'll make a background color. So we'll make the background color blue with the shade of 500. And now we'll give it a width of 20, and a height of 20. Now let's look at this. There we go. Oh, we have an extra right there. Perfect. Now we have a div with a width and height of 20. Now let's say I wanted to make the width full. What does full do? What full does is it makes the width equal to the entire size of the div. Like if the div was fully sized, what would the width be? That's what full does. Let's say I want to make the width screen. That makes the width the size of the full screen, which is the same. Now let's say I change this back to 20 and I wanted to make the height screen. Same thing, it just expands it through the entire screen like that. And if I made both of them screen, then I think you can already imagine what's going to happen. The full page is going to be blue. There we go. So yeah, that's how you style with Tailwind's numbering system. And now this is really interesting because at certain times you're gonna have issues where you might be like you're trying to center something but it's not centering properly. What we can do there is we can just we can have negative widths. I'm pretty sure we can try that. So we'll give it a width of a width of 4, and we'll get rid of the height. We don't care about that. So we'll get a width of 4. Actually, we'll get a height of 4 as well. And now we can look at this. There we go. And now we're gonna give it a negative width of 3. Of 3. 1 second. Yeah, negative width 3. And you can see, okay, actually negative widths don't work, but negatives work with margins and padding. Sorry, I got a little confused there. We will talk about that as well. But yeah, so let's get into the next part. See you guys there. Peace.